Hey, what's up guys? Jmann here with a review of S.H.Figuarts Masked Rider Agito Ground Form. This is the Renewal Agito, also from the Shinkocho Seiho subline of action figures. And just like all of the other figures, comes with a really nice box. I'm a huge fan of these boxes. They look pretty sweet, and they're pretty fun to open up, and I like the way they store things. But hey, we're here to take a look at the figure. Agito looks fantastic. Honestly, I don't think I could have asked for more in an Agito figure. Really, the previous S.H.Figuarts Agito release I thought was already really nice, and I was actually not sure if I was going to end up getting this guy because I was actually completely satisfied with the old one. But after actually having this guy, man, I think that opinion has definitely changed. This is definitely the superior figure. But I'll go into the specifics a bit later on. First off, let's take a look at all of the paint apps and details and all that stuff. You guys know the drill. You guys have probably seen my reviews before. Alright, so Agito's design is already pretty sleek and sexy, so it's really hard to go wrong on a figure like that. Plus, it's basically using the exact same body mold and articulation as the previous Kuga release. The helmet sculpt is really nice. Everything came out super clean, and all of the details are spot on from the show. And the belt is superb. Every single detail is there. Everything is crisp, clean, there's not a single muddy detail at all. Alright, so let's take a look at the articulation. This is pretty much exactly the same as the previous Kuga release. So you've got a couple of ball joints in the neck and head. Some really nice ab crunch. It does not have the little, I guess, extra plastic piece underneath here to create that seamless effect that Kuga had. But anyway, continuing on. Standard S.H.Figuarts shoulders. They're not hindered in any way, especially because these shoulder pads are revised and totally amazing. They don't interfere with anything because there's a couple of swivels and a ball joint that are attached up specifically into these shoulder pads. So whenever you want to, you can snap it up right up next to the armor and basically have seamless, show-accurate armor and still, move yourself around. So you can always do something to make his arm look awesome, and I love that. Plus, bicep. Nope, hold on, trying to tighten. Plus, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Plus, you've got a bend at the, forearm. Plus, you've got all the double ball joint action from the wrists. Moving on down to the lower bits of the torso. Obviously, tons of play here. You can pretty much do anything with Agito. So, as far as hips, same little Agito hips. And so he can move out, up, back a little bit. You can pretty much do anything he wants. He can do the splits pretty well, and that's pretty awesome. And the thigh swivels are okay. It still has that same limitation to where they can really only go in that far. It's not a huge hindrance, and it hasn't really gotten into, hasn't really affected too many of my poses, but it's still something to note that it is a little limited if you try to tilt his knees in and have like a, oh, kawaii, my knees are buckling, notice me, senpai, kind of thing. But hey, moving on from that, we got double knees as always, plus the millions of ball joints in the ankles, so he can do anything, and toe articulation. So, he's really articulated, and this pose is not very good. Okay, so as far as accessories go, he has 4 pairs of hands, including fists for punching people, some posing hands for doing posing, some splayed hands for splayed hand poses, and some other posing calm hands for when he needs to be calm and also posing. He also comes with an extra head with his horns completely extended for when he's about to rider kick some people. Overall, the accessory count is exactly what I would have imagined for a ground form Agito, since he doesn't have any special weapons or anything that he uses. He would just have, a couple of different hands. And so it's definitely much more than what the original Agito came with, but I'm kind of sad they didn't include the rage hands. I've kind of grown attached. Overall accessory count is decent. I give it a nice little thumb. Wow, my God, my hand is so close to the camera. This is a thumbs up. Okay, so comparing the original S.H.Figuarts with the Renewal, it's like night and day. You can see all the gross, spindly limbs on the old, which are nice and filled out on the brand new one. There's just something very otherworldly about this one, where this one looks like it could legitimately be a man in a suit. Now, don't get me wrong, the original Agito, S.H.Figuarts, is still, a pretty great toy. He's got a great range of articulation, albeit very lame accessories, but honestly, you could definitely do worse on a figure, and since the new one came out, he's now very inexpensive, and you can get him pretty much anywhere for pennies. Versus the $40 to $50 you may pay importing him because they're, I guess, having trouble getting him stateside. I'm not sure why. He seems to be pretty plentiful in Japan. Fun fact, this S.H.Figuarts Agito was actually D-Kun's very first S.H.Figuarts purchase. He got it on a trip to Japan, and he ended up selling it to me for like $10 when we were in college. So D-Kun's lame and he's giving away memories for pennies. Anyway, so S.H.Figuarts Renewal Agito is the perfect companion to your S.H.Figuarts Renewal Unidentified Lifeform number 4. I would highly recommend him, especially if you have Renewal Kuga and they can just bro out and do anything they want because they're awesome. And I love the shows, and I love the suits, and these figures are just fantastic. If you haven't guessed, Agito is highly recommended. If you can pick him up, he is well worth your time. Not just for Kamen Rider fans or Tokusatsu fans, but just toy fans in general. If you kind of dig this design, you are not going to regret spending the money on this guy, even as a display piece, because you can easily take him out and put his box on display because they're very nice boxes. So anyway, this has been Jmann. For the full written review, please check out CollectionDX.com, and I will see you guys later.